Airport in Honduras in the good old Boeing 747-400. As you can see, there's a KFC, a Harley Davidson, and Pizza Hut and a Burger King. If anyone wants to go from me before we start this flight, because you guys are probably wondering why are we here in a Boeing 747-400. So if anybody remembers the last video where we did this landing challenge with the Boeing 777-200ER, and I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, could I go bigger? Well, yes, that's where this airplane comes in. So we're going to be operating the Boeing 747-400 today to see if we can do this. Now, the current weather, let me check if it's updated. Right, 1600 Zulu, which was 3 minutes ago. Wind 0308, visibility unlimited, sky conditions, few clouds, 28, temperature 232.14, QNH is 1022, altimeter 3018. So, slight adjustment necessary. So, we're gonna attempt to try this. The same thing we did the last time with this airplane, and this will be kind of interesting, so let's get going. And as with the 777, we are going to have to turn here because of the, if we try to go straight, we're going to slam the wing into the building over there, that hangar. I think that's a hangar. Yeah. Well, this is going to be quite interesting. As long as we take it slow. I'm kind of wondering if we don't just turn. Oh, by the way, we got this airplane can carry in our configuration 314 passengers plus their bags, and right now we have 16,000 pounds of cargo. So. Geo fuel weight, I think, is like what, 542, or maybe that's our takeoff weight. I don't know off the top of my head. Right. If I need to turn here, I need to make a decision very quickly, and I'm just going to try to see if I can make this turn around. I don't want to go too crazy fast in the turn, but I don't want to go too slow either. You really don't want to be going more than 10 knots anyway if you're trying to make a sharp turn like that, and especially if you're trying to make a 180, then even more critical not to be speeding. Those can go away. Alright. Let's go in here. thrust, not thrust rough. Check.
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Oh, we got plenty of runway. So that part wasn't an issue. Alright, so our VREF is now 142. So our final approach is going to be 147. Probably do auto brake. Let's do auto brakes 4 just to be on the safe side. I don't think auto brakes max is going to be necessary. So. I think if we maintain this speed, we'll be fine. So go ahead on the speed brakes. We're basically just going to repeat what we did the last time. Alone. Alright, Melvo's over there. I'm going to start turning towards the initial fix, which actually we need to be at 8,000 for that. So Melvo is 9,000, but that's kind of close we're going to get there. So start making our way down. Actually, I could zoom in on the display if I really wanted to. I think I'll do that just for more precision. So as far as the FMC is concerned, we've already passed Melvo, so I'm not going to bother with trying to sort it out on the legs page. So the issue here isn't necessarily so much the runway length. I suppose runway length could be an issue, but a lot of it's the terrain. I mean, obviously you're not flying a full international flight out of here with this airplane, but I mean, we're not really doing that anyway, so. I don't even have the flight director on, I'm just kind of flying along here. Right, we have to be at Tango Golf 15 or 015, which is the next waypoint at the 7,000. Airport is hidden out there somewhere. Not really too sure where though. I think that's the airport. Might be. Alright, let's start configuring early. Yeah, we were supposed to be at 7,000 and we were not. It's gonna make this interesting. Alright, let's get the gear down. Slow final. We're kind of in the valley here. Class 25. Flaps 30. I should have disabled that. No, we'll do that right now. Actually, that may have been a terrible idea. We may have disabled the warnings, but now we don't really have the terrain radar, which we weren't really looking at anyway, so... Alright, speed brakes and arm gear down, flaps 30, landing checklist is completed. See the terrain anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much here. Cabin's ready for arrival, even though we just took off, so they shouldn't have even left their seats to begin with. That's the second point, I guess. We're just a tad low here. I don't even have the flight director turned on, so I'm basically just eyeballing it. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. The airport is right there, I think. No, can't be. It's over there, somewhere. We're way too slow because I was not paying attention because I was outside the airplane. Right, the airport's over there, I think. Gotta be over there somewhere. I'm not sure anymore. It's gonna be a bit interesting if I can't find it because, yeah. Oh, it's right there. I guess I'm dive bombing it.
Sink rate. Sink for 500.
Having the yoke move like that is not good.
Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Alright, this is not going to work. I will go around and try this again. Flaps 20. Alright, that didn't work the way I hoped it would. So we're gonna go around and try this again. Yeah, I think as soon as I realized where the airport was and I got too high, there was no hope at that point, so no point in banging up the airplane. Better to just get back up and try again. So let's redial in the approach. RNAV 2 from Melvo. Alright. That looks good. Approach speed is now VREF is now 141, so our final approach speed will be 146. I actually thought I was going to lose that as soon as the yoke moved. I was like, okay, that's not good. I'm going to zoom back out. Drop down to 8,000 and go back to Tango Golf 017. Figure out how I'm going to do that. It's gonna be a bit of a tight turn, but I think if I throw the rudder over, I'll be able to do this. Yeah, angle. We were supposed to be at 8,000 and we're not, so it's not really helping us. Alright, it sorted itself out, so I think we're good. back on the approach, I'll zoom it back in. Disregard that we're landing anyway. The airport is over there. Way far in the distance out there. Alright, let's start configuring for the approach early. Flaps 25. I'm going to go on brakes and max just to be on the safe side. I looked a bit sketchy when I tried to come around the first time. Flaps 30. Landing checklist, speed brakes are armed, gear is down, flaps 30, landing checklist complete. Cabin's ready for arrival again, even though we shouldn't have left our seats to begin with. Really watch our speed management here. I may just cut a little bit more towards the right just so I can get a better angle going in. We're a little bit high, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Not gonna work. Actually, we can make it work.
Sink rate. Full up. Sink rate.
Maybe.
300 approaching minimums. Sink rate. Sink rate. Minimums. Minimums.
Got
Sink
it.
rate. Sink rate.
Pretty
100.
landing.
Sink rate. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
First normal. I'm not taking my chances. All right. Not really what I call an ideal landing, but I mean, under the circumstances, I think it's gonna have to be good enough. I think we were at what, 22 minutes? Alright, what are our brakes looking like? Oh yeah, they're up there. They're at 6 now. So, we made it. I feel like that was actually more challenging than the 777. Bigger airplane, heavier airplane, you got a lot of mass, a lot more inertia. So, yeah, that was way more challenging. So, as you can see, we were able to do it, so we managed, even if we had to go around once. But I mean, it's better to go around than smash the airplane completely, so I'm not going to worry too much about the go around. That said, I'm sure you guys are wondering, could we possibly go any bigger? Well, if you want to go A380, Airbus A380 level, then I'm sure you could try that. I will not be doing that because I don't have an Airbus A380 because I don't fly Airbus, so this is about the closest I'm going to get. I suppose I could do a 747-8 if I wanted to, but I don't feel like that would really accomplish much, so we're not going to do that. So, we hope you enjoyed seeing this challenge. Thanks for flying with us, and we hope to see you soon. Good day.